Now, it doesn't matter whether you're fat or whether you're thin, whether you're old or whether you're young. This is the fastest way to improve everybody's ball striking. In the delivery position, over 95% of amateur golfers come in with a high trail arm. By contrast, the PGA Tour averages show the right forearm pointing closer down towards the ball. This small detail is a game changer. It's a must-have if you want to become a great ball striker. And unfortunately, amateur golfers go their entire lives without even noticing this. So guys, have a look at my right arm here. Now watch this, okay? See the club head is in front of my hands here, see how the club head's pointing up? Watch this here, okay? I'm going to bring my hands down. Watch what happens to the plane of the club when I straighten my right arm. Okay, look at that. Bring the right arm up, straighten the right arm. Okay, now the right arm's just slightly bent, but obviously for a lot of amateur players, as they're leaving the arms up as they turn, they really come in with a high right forearm. All of them just about. Now, what we want to be able to do here is get this right arm closer, your hands lower and closer to your right leg. Right? So the drill that we're going to look at here is simple. We're going to bring the hands in really close to the right leg. Now it makes sense, right? If I put the golf ball here, and we looked at this in a video recently, I see people doing this drill, and it probably does, it's a shame for the people. It drives me crazy, right? So they get here, the golf ball's on the ground, and they're doing this drill, right? So the arm's up here, and it's like they're hitting the ball off a chair or off a stool or something up here, and they're practicing that. And when they're practicing the drill, they're doing that, the arms are going to straighten. There's going to be some straightening here. I'll just grab my phone here for a second. Have a look at this, because this is a really good visual effect. You're going to have a little bit down the bottom here. It's going to be a little bit of pushing. The arms are going to get long, but your right hand's going to stay down. And when you see the face of my mobile phone or cell phone there, see where that right hand is. Now, if you're getting the arms to be long down here, but you've still got that, look at the club face. It's pointed down. And the other way, of course, and you guys know how much I use the hanger and love it in my own training. I get this on, so it's a couple of finger widths away. And when I just bring it down, I just simply have the hanger touching my forearm, and that does it anyway. And I like to practice with that because I like to feel that move. And like every week, there's a discount code in the description box underneath. One of the drills that you can do, it's really interesting, and we call it static positional training, and we're going to have a look at that right now. So guys, here we go. This is what we do. All right, you take your address position. Now I want you to put your hands opposite your right leg. Now I want a really good angle in this wrist. Okay, so I want to almost get a right angle here, but I want your hands really, really low. Okay, so I want to get your hands just above the top of your right knee. Now you can see how long my arm is, and I might be just slightly exaggerating there, but hey, that's what we do when we practice and use drills. All right, so we take the position, all right, and if you came into impact, you'd be here, you're looking at that, and then you just hold it there for a second, and picture that, all right, feel where that hand was, and then give it a hit, all right? Do it again. So get the arms nice and long around this position here. Right? I'm just above my right knee. They won't be probably that far down when I hit, but I want to do that. I've got the face pointed down. I've got the mobile phone. I just look at that position and recreate, picture that, and then move down then through the golf ball and give it a hit. And you can really picture it as you're swinging. So guys, if you think you know the golf swing, have a look at this, because for a lot of you out there, I'm going to show you some things that you haven't seen before. Now, when we're looking at players coming down, everyone thinks the right elbow, the trail elbow, has to be way out in front of the body here. Now, what we're seeing with some of the world's best ball strikers, I mean, McIlroy is the best driver of the golf ball in the world, one of the best drivers of the golf ball ever. It's absolutely unbelievable. Have a look at Oosterhuis and how far his elbow's behind his body. Now, you see that, you think, right, you know, this is what my online lessons do. They see that and they had to get rid of that. You can't get rid of that, right? If you're coming down and really your right elbow's higher than the left here, if that's the case, you're going to have a tough time. So what this type of player is going to do, they're going to sort of throw the arms at it, and around impact, the arm's going to be very straight. So they're going to throw the arms around the corner and straighten the arms. Now, if you look at someone like Adam Scott, who's got amazing flexibility in this shoulder joint, people with what we call external rotation, they're able to bring the right elbow underneath. All right, you see that? You see the difference? Now, when people have that ability, they're going to bring the club out a lot more in front of them. For people that come down and the right elbow's higher or level, it's going to be often behind them more. So you've got to understand what style of swing you're working with. Where's your strength? What are you working on? Are you working on the good stuff? So this is an area of the swing when we see professional golfers, when we see their ability to get this elbow, like physically, a lot of people can't do that. Right. So you got to know what you're working on. So this is a really interesting area, guys. You don't have to have your arms out in front of your body. You just have to know what you're doing. So hi guys, if you liked the video, please consider giving us a thumbs up. It helps us reach more people. Thank you. I see a lot of people with my online lessons, they're trying to fix the one thing that's really holding their swing together. Like for a lot of amateurs that are standing up, and probably over 90% of amateurs stand up, and they're trying to fix it, but of course you're going to stand up if your arm's out here. Otherwise, you're going to chunk it, right? So it's unconsciously your body's fixing up the mistake of this being too wide, because that's how we got to pull this thing in here. And when you try this drill, you'll probably hit it thin. Now, in about 40 seconds, we've got an incredible drill to improve your lag, your compression, and your shaft length. But the question is, in the downswing, are you on the correct side of the lag wall, people? This is something I created a couple of years ago, a line that's 6 inches on the outside of that trail foot. This is the place to be. This is what you have to have in your downswing. We're seeing this reconnection of the arm back into the ribs, storing up your power and storing up your speed. Now, we've seen it with the past and the present champions, even the great man, Jack Nicklaus here, slotting it down on the inside of that lag wall. But unfortunately, the amateur golfer's not getting it right. It's affecting around 90% of amateur golfers. Just take a moment, because you're probably looking at yourself here. Professional versus amateur, professional on the left, amateur on the right. Watch the amateur's hands here as he starts down. They lift up. You see that little... They lift up on the way down. Now watch the professional when he gets to the top. The first move, pulling down. So we're reconnecting here, people. We're reconnecting this trail tricep back into the side of your body. And this is storing up your angles. This is storing up your speed. How do we feel it? How do we do it? This is the type of information that people are looking at. This is what helps people. I'm teaching people online with your swing analyst, just like this, side-by-side examples. I'll analyze your swing. What are you waiting for? Send it through to me. I'll get you playing some fantastic golf. Let's have a look at a remarkable drill here. Can't wait to share this with you. So when amateurs start to use the right arm more effectively, they hit it thin, then you can stay down, right? Then you can actually stay down or even lower down. Like the tour average is 3 inches of movement down, because when we actually get the arm in a great place and get the shaft lean, it actually shortens the radius of the swing. So this place, this field, this arm, getting it to reconnect is such a big thing. Let's have a look at this drill. Take a 9 or an 8 iron, get to the top, swing down, reconnect the arm, and just pump the arms a couple of times, and then give it a hit, all right? Do it again, up to the top. Just feel what your body's doing. Feel this arm up to the top of the swing. Pull the arms down, all right? Get it into the side here. You can really feel the arm. I want it to reconnect. I want you to physically feel contact here. Pump the arms a couple of times once you've got that position. 1, 2, give it a hit. And guys, this is a powerful way to create more shaft lean, more speed, and just bring your arms into the position where great players are. So guys, we just sold out our golf schools in Orlando, Florida, Dr. Neil and myself. The new golf schools will be in the last week of September. Evidence-based instruction, guys. No more guesswork. What are you waiting for? Reach out to me at Craig@WorldClassGolf.com, Craig@WorldClassGolf.com, and we'll get you playing the best golf that you've ever played. So guys, the perfect wrist alignments, getting your wrist alignments in the perfect position and feeling it, right? Literally feeling what you're doing here. How good is this thing? Let's have a look at this position at the top. Now, one of the things that helps with the hanger, something that I use in my own practice a lot, is great structure at the top of your swing. So it prevents excessive wrist break. So when you break your wrist too much, this is something that a lot of people don't realize, you break your wrist too much, the lead wrist will go in extension. And see how the ring leaves the forearm? All right, so when you get back into this position at the top, you create just a little bit of width and just a nice shape at the top. You've got the lead wrist flat. Now, all you've got to do is keep the ring on the forearm
coming down. And when you do, the club's going to come in behind your hands and the club head's going to be in a nice neutral position. Now, by keeping this position here, what I like to do coming through the golf ball when using the hanger is I like the hanger to touch my trail forearm. So especially with the iron shots, the club is down on the backswing and coming through, it feels like it's pointing a little bit up. It won't be, but that's the feeling you get. And the ring is going to touch your forearm on this side. And this is really going to help a lot of you guys move through the golf ball with a higher left side, a stronger club face position, and to take out this unconscious necessity to rotate with the trail tricep because the face is open. You have to rotate to square and you're finishing level, and the whole swing, the whole machine is just busted and not working. This is an incredible training aid that I recommend for not only for wrist alignments and the structure at the top, but creating feel through the golf ball and helping us all to create better shaft lean. There's a discount code in the description box underneath. Have a look at this thing. It's absolutely incredible. So people, let's talk direction of the arms for so many of you out there. All right, let's talk about this initial downswing move and the direction of the arms. Now, if I take my address position here, right, and I've got 6 o'clock on this side, 12 o'clock, there's a big clock on the ground, and we're going 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. What I want you guys to do is to take the club away nice and straight here, but get it going between 6 and 7 o'clock. Now, when you're getting up at the top of your swing, I want you to feel like you're starting down in that direction. Almost feel like when you're starting down, if that's the camera there, I want 30 degrees. I want you guys to get the feeling that the club or the hands are moving down more over in this direction, like it's staying from the inside, right? As we're getting the arm to close into the side, I want for so many of you out there, we've got so many people coming in steep, with so many people hitting slices and too many fades for a lot of people out there, getting the club to move down in this direction is going to help so many of you. Now you can get the feeling, you can experiment around, the club won't do this, but you can swing out to 12 and 12, between 12 and 1 for a lot of people. For a lot of people, that helps them create more of a draw. Now for advanced players, moving through the ball, you probably won't want to do that. You don't want to get that far out here. You might need to move around a little bit more to the left, keeping a pressure point in here, working the club around a little bit more to the left, and keeping the heel up a little bit with some neck tilt. Then you get really nice dispersion. For people coming over the top, you don't want to work the club around to the left. It's more of an advanced move. But for many of you out there thinking in this fashion, it's really simple, right? Swing out this way if you come in steep and your divots are left. Swing out this way. And for advanced players, work the club a little bit around and under with your head and your neck on the side.
Voted Best Swing Analysis and Best Online Instruction by several independent surveys. World Class Golf Instruction is transforming thousands of golfers at every skill level. Do not miss out. This video platform has over 1,400 videos and 85 separate masterclass series. The most structured and detailed video platform ever created, improving golfers on average between 4 and 11 shots. Join the chat room and join the community of world-class golf instruction. This is golf instruction that you've never seen before. The proven PGA corridors, factual evidence-based material. Unleash your true potential with the cutting-edge swing analysis technology. Experience the thrill of progress with the state-of-the-art practice programs and specialized golf fitness plans. Best information available.